Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Kutztown University's President, Dr. Cevallos. Dr. Cevallos has been the president of Kutztown University for the past 11 and a half years and has recently accepted the formal acceptance to be the president at Framingham State University in Massachusetts. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
Thanks. So we have a lot to cover, so let's just jump right in.
Sure.
So when did you begin the search for a new job?
Well, I mean, it's not that I began to search for a new job. I've been a president for a long time. And usually, after a certain number of years, people know that you are around. And so for the last couple of years, a number of search consultants have been calling me. And, there's a life cycle for institutions and a life cycle for presidencies. So around 10 years is a reasonable time. You can do a lot of things, you can accomplish things, and then you cannot blame your predecessor anymore. so it's time to let somebody else come in and take a look at the institution. So about a year ago, I started to look at the possibility of moving, and it was a number of things combined with that. I mean, my children graduated from high school. My daughter was still going to school here in Kutztown, so she finished high school, and that kind of gave us more flexibility. We could move without ruining her life by not going to the senior prom and all those kind of things. So it was time to start looking at, and then I got a phone call about Framingham, and I put my name into it.
And what made you attracted to the offer at Framingham?
Well, I used to, as you know, before coming to Kutztown, I lived in Massachusetts for 18 years. So I was at the UMass Amherst system for a long time. Have many, many friends in the area. My two children were born in Massachusetts, and so there's kind of a lot of connections. My wife has a lot of connections in New England, and she's from Quebec, so she's a lot closer to her relatives as well. So there's a lot of things that are very attractive from a personal point of view of returning to.
Right, and going off that, how does your family feel about going back to Massachusetts and the move?
Well, my wife is very happy. She is delighted that we're going back north. She loves the cold weather. But our kids obviously are no longer at home. I mean, they are both in college, so they are doing their own life. They are very excited about going back, but they certainly will miss Kutztown a lot. They made so many friends here. I mean, they went to school here.
Right.
We came here when they were in 2nd and 5th grade, so they did all their growing up in this town. So they have a lot of friends and memories. So they are going to be, coming back, and they would be a little sad and a little excited.
Right, so this is home to them.
It is home to them, yeah.
Right, so they'll come back here, but they'll also go see you in your new home too.
Yeah, it's not that far.
So in comparison to KU, how is Framingham different?
Framingham is a little smaller than Kutztown, and it is an interesting place. It is very, very close to Boston, so it's actually less than 20 minutes away from Boston. And we were just joking. Everything is 20 minutes away from Boston in Massachusetts. It is a very nice campus, like this campus. It's a very historical campus. It has a long history. It was the very first public normal school in the nation, and normal schools are schools like Kutztown. We started as a normal school as well. The word normal doesn't mean normal in the way that we use it today. It was a French word that means norms, and was the schools that were created to teach teachers, to train teachers how to teach. So that was the norms come, so that's the normal school. So Framingham was the very first one in the nation. It was founded by Horace Mann, and he was very concerned about giving people access to education, and obviously he's one of the great educators in the history of this nation. So it's kind of a nice thing for me to connect to that history. I love history, and that makes it very attractive.
Yes, that's very exciting. So since your presidency began in 2002, what would you say is your proudest accomplishment that you've been able to accomplish here at Kutztown?
Well, I think there's a number of things that I'm very proud of, and I think that it's probably not one thing, but before I say that what I am proud of, I think that it's not me, it's us. Okay, there is no way that a president can do anything. It's a team of people that work to really do things. I think that, the changes in the student body, I think I'm very proud of our students, of all of you, that, you are excellent. We have really changed the way that we bring students and recruit students, and we have every year, wonderful students coming in, graduating. The diversity of the student body is something that I'm very proud of. It has really changed as well. We are reflecting the area we live in more and more, and that is a very important thing. Of course, the campus has changed a lot. Physically, you don't remember this campus when I came, but in 2002, if you walk outside the Student Union building, the Science Center, the Science building wasn't there. That green area where the bear is, that was a parking lot.
Oh, wow, that is different.
So it is very different from when I came. The Alumni Plaza didn't exist, so all that used to be two old houses that were crumbling down. So there's a number of facilities that that have happened during the time that I've been here: the Academic Forum, the Rec Center, Dixon Hall, Goldenberg South, the Science Building, Sheridan, Schaefer.
Yep, renovations.
So all of those things, renovation and construction. I'm very happy about those. We also do a lot of things academically. We have pushed a number of initiatives academically. So we have programs like the Masters in Social Work that was the very first program that I took to Harrisburg when I came. I had nothing to do with it, but I took it to Harrisburg, so it was very nice to be involved and supporting those programs. Accreditation for the College of Business, that was an initiative that has taken quite a while to accomplish because it was a commitment. And so getting programs accredited, getting accreditation for the arts and for music, etc. So all those things I'm very proud of. The music program, because I think is a fabulous program that has grown a lot, and it's a great program. Criminal justice is a great program. Our education programs continue to be excellent.
It has.
Electronic media has always been a very strong program for us. So
yes, thank you.
There's a lot of good things that happen, and I'm glad to have been part of doing that or being involved with those in some way.
Yes, I definitely am proud of Kutztown too. I think it's a great school.
It is a great school.
It is. So what do you say, since you've been here for 11 and a half years, what has been your favorite memory to be a part of?
My favorite thing, to tell you the truth, of what I do is commencement day. When I go to graduation and when you walk through the stage and I just shake your hand and give you your diploma, and I see the smiles in the faces of people, and I see the smiles in the faces of the parents in the audience and the families. It's not only the parents, but the uncles, the aunts, the grandparents, the siblings. It is such a nice day. I mean, that makes it really, really special. That is something that you cannot replace with anything else, because that is what we do. I mean, that is the achievement of your career, of our job as educators, is to make sure that you graduate. So that is something that obviously I'm very proud of. Every time we have something that happens, like winning the football championship for the first time, our rugby team going out and winning the championship just a few weeks ago, all those things make us very, very happy, and certainly I'm very proud of all those achievements. So athletics and academics, and there's a lot of things that the university does and the work that our students do, but by and large, it's the academic success of our students that I'm really the most proud of.
Do you think there's anything that you're going to miss the most?
I'm going to miss a lot of things, for sure, and I probably will start missing even more as we move away. We have made so many friends here, and not only in the university but in the town. So we have so many people in town that we know, that we connect, and that we just meet and socialize with in the town and in the region, in the Allentown, Reading. So we're going to miss a lot of the people, for sure. That is something that I will certainly miss. I think that my wife is going to miss the quilt barn at the Pennsylvania Festival, because she loves to go and see the quilts.
That's something definitely unique to
it is something very
area.
Unique. Yep. And I'm sure my kids are going to miss the blooming onion or whatever that is that they sell at the Kutztown Festival.
That is very good.
No, at my age, I don't need those things. You have to watch out with cholesterol.
Yeah, no one needs those. All right, and then one more question. Is there anything that Kutztown students and Kutztown in general has taught you that you will take on with you for the rest of your career?
Not one thing, many, many things. Again, there is a lot of experiences that come through your life. And, probably the most important thing that I have learned from a professional point of view is that communication is the most important thing that you can do. And it doesn't matter that you communicate and you think that you communicate, it's never enough. You have to communicate and repeat, because your message doesn't get to everyone at the same time. So you have to make sure that it really carries down, to everybody on the campus. So I will certainly focus on communication a lot more. Okay. That's a lesson learned.
All right, sounds great. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us today and talking about everything. Wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. Same to you.
That's all we have for you today. Now let's head back to see more.